Howdy y'all, and welcome to another Sweet Tea in a Movie. This week, Madea's Big Happy Family.
We are broken people, just trying to make it on our own. We are broken people, and yet we are not alone.
Well, hello. How are you doing? That was so stupid. Before I start the review, I want to say that I don't often get extremely surprised by movies. I'm not cynical by any means, but I don't often get surprised by just how well a trailer for a movie conceals how much more amazing content is actually in a movie. And I've never been in a movie that had complete 180 tone shifts that I was actually comfortable with. It's rather astounding, actually. And now that I've piqued your curiosity, let me go ahead and start reviewing this for you. First, we're going to talk about the acting. The acting in this movie was superb. You heard me. Tyler Perry's Madea's Big Happy Family had superb acting. Absolutely great acting. I don't know what else to say, really. I was astounded by how well the acting was in this movie. It was just so believable and so heartfelt and heart-clenching with what happened. It was astounding. That's all I can really say. The story. Wow. Man, this story. It was hilarious. It was heart-wrenching. It was sad beyond belief. It was happy. It was silly. It was darn near everything. And it executed it all so well. I'm not kidding. It did a great job. I am super surprised at this. The story in this movie is fantastic. And it's put me on a whole new level of respect for Tyler Perry and the way he writes. I am truly amazed at how good the story is in this movie. The music. The music in this movie was very good. Absolutely good. I wasn't honestly expecting any kind of orchestral music, even though really you can get orchestral music for any kind of movie these days. But for this type of movie, I didn't really, I thought this movie was going to be a silly comedy, so I didn't really expect any kind of orchestral music to fit the mood. But man, I was way off. It was great. And of course, they had the contemporary, pop songs and stuff that, set the mood and the tone and the setting and everything, but the music really helped accompany this movie. It really helped drive the emotional points home, and it was just outstanding. It was very good. The music's not as good as the story or the acting, but nonetheless, very good choices were made for the music in this movie. And finally, the settings. Very good. Settings were just really good. Everything looked very natural. I was surprised by something, that one of the scenes in the movie, which I thought took place outside in the actual real world, because movies these days are usually shot on location, but in the bloopers at the end it showed that it was actually on a set, and that it in fact was a set. So I was actually really outstanded by how well that it looked. It looked very believable and very good. The settings in this movie were absolutely great. The lighting in it was even more so. Just the way everything looked and how it was cast in light, it looked very good. So, I've praised this movie enough. Let me go ahead and give it my final verdict, which is an extremely strong 9 out of 10. I'm only taking 1 point off because there was one point in the movie that had a very awkward cut for editing. But otherwise, this is an extremely strong movie. And my fear is that because it is the kind of movie it is and it's written by Tyler Perry, a lot of people are going to write it off and not go see this movie. They should. This is a very good movie. I highly recommend seeing this movie in theaters. I recommend seeing it twice. This movie should be seen twice by many people. I'm serious. And I highly recommend that you get this movie on DVD or Blu-ray. Because if you want a good laugh, it's there. If you want a heart-wrenching story, it's there. If you want even some funny pop culture references, it's there. This is a great comedy/drama movie. So I'm gonna stop preaching to you all about this. but I really do highly suggest you go see this movie. It's going to be underrated for sure, and I really think a lot of people should go see this movie. So that's it. I'm done. Peace out.